Hello everyone, we're in a hazy day here in Hughes Bane. I have a new mount. This is from achievements in the Infinite Archive, so it's gross but awesome. Little Hermaeus Mora eyes coming off the thing, so we're completely on theme here. On the right, I have a new mod with a better guild quest list, and I do have a few more mods that I added. That the best thing here is my ability to search my inventory by where it is that my storage has gotten out of hand. So if I'm looking for a piece, I'm looking for a piece in this uh, set right here, Reawakened Hierophant, then this will tell me everywhere that it is. So this one's, I'm holding it, this one's in a storage chest, and I'm also wearing it, so I've got two of them. Very, very helpful to keep track of as many characters that I have. So, I picked up this quest a while ago, but we didn't do it. It's the daily for the Thieves Guild. That's a delve. So I'm going to run over here and do that and see if we can pick up the world boss and also the Eternal Hunt location. And then we'll do some Thieves Guild. There's a new Thieves Guild content in Glenumbra with the same characters, and I'm excited to play that, but this character will not get to that for a little while. But I'll probably run it with my sorcerer who has done the whole quest line. I think I only really did it fully through about twice. Okay, here is the crafting set. Beautiful overlook. Stone is amazing. Okay. Now, these delves are a little bit harder, so I can't really just bust through like I'm used to doing. Let's see if the world boss is up. This world boss should be harder than, old world bosses, so I may not be able to solo it, but we'll try. Uh, oh. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I got really close.
I won't be the one in.
I guess we're doing it.
These fools to
There are
pieces.
people waiting, though, so looks like I'm gonna have some help. That was Howie. Captain Verimbi Slave Taker. Well, you definitely
Toss these
deserve
curs
to
into
die,
a
my friend.
cage.
Oh. That was fast. Well then. I don't think I can solo them.
You could brew something nice with that.
So that was a big old blunder.
Help!
Retrieve the captain's spyglass. And I need to rescue captives. Everyone is assiduously avoiding the world boss. I think I'll follow their lead on that. Rescue captives where? Let's try this again.
Bring down the thunder.
While not being in the giant whirlwind of doom. Ow, she's owie. You know, I don't like her.
these curs! I have lightning on a leash!
Yeah, I can't be in that stuff. I learned that last time. It's definitely a ranged fight. For me, anyway.
You'll be lashed to the bone for this! Toss these curs into a cage!
Okay, looks like we're gonna do it this time.
All hands, open fire!
Okay. Captain Burundi Slave Taker. He's dead. Okay. So there are captives over here. Oh wow. Everybody else has run in to do this quest also, so people are being rescued. And not by me. Nope, nope, me. No, you.
Wasting time is an important part of life.
Okay. So let's head back to Hughes Bane. And yeah, this is... I'm gonna head south, pick up these location. No, I'm gonna be running around the map a little bit more later. That's enough for now.
Yeah!
Head back.
Help me, please! Yeah! Yeah!
It's really pretty here.
Bet the Lion Guard could use another strong orc. Maybe I'll head to the Redoubt and offer my services.
Okay, so yeah, so there are a lot of people doing Thieves Guild content right now. There's a special event for it. I haven't really gotten into it yet, but you can see there's a lot of folks that have.
Good to see you. Come to deliver?
I retrieved the captain's spyglass as requested.
So you did. Some of the sailors you freed already made it back to Abar's Landing as well. Seems they told the captain about you and he's offering to pay us a bit extra for the effort. Not a bad day's work. I appreciate the help, my friend.
Okay, that's
Well,
probably
look at that.
Anchorite's Cruelty. Adds a consumed soul gem to deal oblivion damage. Oh, that's cool. Alright. There should be more Thieves Quest stuff available in here. There we go.
Zira needs you. It's always important, but this time is especially important.
Did she say why?
Our failed attempt to steal Magnifica Falora's dowry. If we left the tomb empty-handed, Why does the Iron Wheel think we have it? And if it's gone, who actually stole it? Zira needs you to help her find answers.
All right, I'll speak with her. Where is she?
You'll find Zira in the den. She's a bit withdrawn. Not my business, but I figured you should know.
What do you know about the dowry heist?
Just what the rest of us know. Nicholas, our former guildmaster, planned to steal Magnifica Felora's dowry from her family tomb. He brought Zira and a few others, the best of the guild. Zira is the only one who made it out alive.
That sounds like Kisarabaka also, underneath all of that, accent. What happened?
Zira hasn't shared the details. She watched her friends die, I know that much. Nicholas wasn't exactly a father to her, but she took his death the hardest.
I don't understand why the Iron Wheel thinks we stole the dowry.
We thought they were punishing us for our failed attempt, but you overheard Chief Inspector Ron Beek himself. The dowry was stolen. For some reason, the Iron Wheel thinks we have it, and they'll keep after us until they learn otherwise.
Why is the Iron Wheel so concerned about a dowry?
A dowry is like a coin pouch. When it's full, everyone wants something from you. That makes you feel important, and maybe you are. But when it's empty, nobody has time for you. It's why Magnifica Felora is relying on the Iron Wheel to find it.
Which is why you shouldn't have a dowry. You're not important, and the people that pay attention to you only want your money. But okay, I'm in the Thieves Guild, so, yeah. Thanks, Thrag. So yeah, the nice thing about this new modded quest log is that I can navigate things in the screen without having to go through all the menus. Note from Walk Softly. A personal matter has arisen that requires a gentle touch. It involves an old friend and an incident from our past that we need to put behind us. The delicate nature of this situation requires that I solicit aid from only a trustworthy companion. Therefore, your assistance would be most appreciated. Meet me near the Valmont mansion and we can discuss this in more detail. Walk softly. Yes, it's Anna Sidaheen. Come to my garden as soon as you can. I need to talk to you. It's Velsa. You are the quest I am not taking because I hate picking pockets.
Back to the tomb? Your plan is to relive the Guild's greatest failure?
My plan is to get the Iron Wheel's boot off our necks. Good, you're here. I want to learn whether Magnifica Felora's dowry was truly stolen from her family tomb. If it was, we find out who did. And if it wasn't, we complete the heist that Nicholas began. What's she gonna do? Send a second Iron Wheel?
How will we do that?
We return to Aldenobia Tomb, bypass the deadliest traps I've ever encountered, and then scour the treasure vaults for anything we can find.
And you can say, I'm in, when do we leave? Or, that sounds like a terrible idea. So, even though it's a terrible idea, I'm going to say, I'm in. When do we leave?
I appreciate the confidence, but too many good people died there the first time. We do this right, or we don't do it at all.
Alright, I'm listening.
Perseus Loke can give us an edge. He's one of the few living people to set foot in Magnifica Felora's family tomb. Take Quen and collect him from his shop. Meet the rest of us on the road to Tanith by Prince's Gate.
Can Perseus Loach be trusted?
I guarantee Perseus Loke is no friend of the Iron Wheel. He's expecting you at the Diamond Thimble. And he'll be insufferable if you keep him waiting.
Oh, he's insufferable anyway. What can you tell me about the dowry heist?
Nicholas thought his plan to steal the dowry was almost flawless. But almost won't bring our friends back. He didn't have the right people for the job, but I do.
How did the dowry heist fail?
Nicholas knew of the dangers within, but not everything. There was a trap. We I didn't understand how it worked. Not until it was too late. But this time, I know how it works, and I'll need you by my side to defeat it.
Why isn't Perseus Loke a friend of the Iron Wheel?
Perseus Loke once served Magnifica Flora. When she wore the clothes he designed, she was the envy of Tanith's society. But there was a scandal, and he fled here, beyond Tanith's reach. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know he blames her.
What do you know of Magnifica Flora?
She's the heir to the Aldenobia bloodline. Her eldest sister, Zarifa, wed King Faharjad. After Zarifa's death, Ballora and the king grew close. But not close. They call her the Jewel of Tanith. Beautiful, cold, and hard as a diamond.
Off to find Perseus Loke. Meet you there, partner.
Everyone else, pack for a long journey. I'll bring us home safe and sound.
More promises you can't keep.
Okay, so this is, this is obviously, you have to zone like 3 times. It's a maze. I do very much love the story, but... Note from Velsa. What you recovered from the Iron Wheel will prove lucrative for us all. Let's talk about heists. Meet me outside the den when you're ready. Alright. So, each individual member will have their own quests. Lady in the Cistern, Thrag's Theory. Lady in the Cistern's clearly nocturnal. Take a look at the statue. Face somewhat obscured, cloaked in an all-concealing robe, and hidden in a cistern that was once bricked off behind another cistern? Who hides water? Nocturnal cultists, that's who. Not that I was ever in a nocturnal cult. Thrag. Okay. Okay. Oh, Anbi, she's
One
a
cannot
fence.
step light with such burdens. Let them take their leave.
I don't need this stuff in my inventory. So, I'll just fence it. So those are, when you fence stuff, you are fencing stuff that you stole. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this entrance. Okay. That's that's an easier entrance. The Way Shrine is just around here. I remember. Yeah, it's easier to get there that way. Okay. Let's loop back into town. Find a quest. Any quest, which is the closest one. Okay, let's go talk to Velsa. Oh, now I have to try to remember how to get back to her house, huh?
Took your time, didn't you? But you're here.
I got your note. You wanted to talk to me?
I need your help. I was in the market when someone slipped me a letter. It might not mean anything, but on the other hand, it might be some sort of trap.
Tell me more about this letter you received.
A folded sheet of paper unsigned. It was only a few lines wishing me well. But when I unfolded the sheet, an old pressed Stargazer peony fell out. That unsettled me.
What's a stargazer peony?
It's a flower. Others just like it blossomed all around my family home. But I left my family behind a long time ago. If this is their way of sending me a message, I need to know why now, after all these years.
You want me to find out who sent the letter and why?
You've consistently demonstrated a lack of incompetence. Find out if my family sent that letter. I didn't part on the best of terms, so it could be a trap. But they won't expect you, which means it shall be slow to spring.
You must have some notice of what this is all about.
Decades ago, I was Velsa Arundis of House Drez. Yes, the one built on the spoils of the slave trade. When I fled, I released dozens of slaves, gave them gold from the house treasury. I regret not seeing the look on Mother's face, but nothing else.
You didn't see the person who slipped you the letter?
Yes, but I didn't realize it then. I was taking a merchant to task for her prices when a half-naked Nord bumped into me. That's when it happened. He fled before I could give him a piece of my mind toward the merchant camp outside the city gates.
I'll ask around and see what I can find out. It's taken a long time to find you. Know that someone thinks of you and hopes you are well. Find the half-naked Nord. Okay. Because travel is a pain.
Resting up before I'm ready to fall over. That's...
My uncle went to town, but he should be back shortly if you need something. I'm still learning the business, and I'm not allowed to do anything. My uncle says I don't have a head for numbers. I say as long as my head looks pretty, what else matters?
Did you slip a letter into a Dark Elf's pack?
What? No, that wasn't me. Did you see something? There are plenty of half-naked Nords running around the Baz Landing. Oh, stop interrogating me. I'll confess. It was me. It was all me. But that's all I can say. Client confidentiality, you know.
It's important to someone. Just tell me.
Not breaking my word is important too. But also Mead. Mead is important.
I wonder what your uncle would say about your little side business. You might want to cut.
You tell my uncle? That's not very friendly of you. Oh, very well. I met a Khajiit woman in Evermore when I was drinking at the inn. She paid me to deliver the letter to the Dark Elf lady here. Never got the Khajiit's name, though. Sorry.
Okay. Travel to Evermore and Bankarai.
You're just the type Sergeant Antibes is looking for.
Don't trifle with me.
Don't recall seeing you before. So many new people coming through. Makes my head spin.
Hello, Gideon. I'm looking for a Khajiit woman.
Not at all the question I expected. You have piqued my curiosity. Why do you seek some random Khajiit? Is there some problem?
She sent a letter to a friend. The friend wants to reconnect.
Oh, well, in that case, an elderly Khajiit does work here. She's a cook, bakes the best pies in town. They really are quite tasty. But she's indisposed at present. I won't let you disturb her rest.
How long has she been working here?
That's something you'll have to ask her. It's not my place to talk about the hired help. I do believe she travelled a fair bit in her youth, though.
Can you at least tell me your name?
I suppose that won't do any harm. Narani is a kind, gentle old woman, and a master baker of scrumptious pies. The people here are very fond of her, and very protective.
Thanks for your help. Okay.
Yes? Who's there? Oh dear, your face. This one doesn't recognize it. Are you looking for a piece of pie?
I came to talk to you. Did you send a letter to Velsa Arendis?
Belsa? She didn't come with you? Ah, this one was foolish to even send the letter in the first place. Or the peony. I hope the years would have softened her memories. That she might have wanted to see her old friend one more time before the end.
Why send a letter? You should have just gone to see her.
This one is no longer the young and brave Khajiit that fell in love with Velsa, and it took a long time to even discover she might be in Abba's Landing. Now I am old and my mind isn't what it once was. Velsa would never even recognize me.
I think you should go talk to her.
Do you really think so? Perhaps that would be best. Enough time has gone by without this one seeing Velsa's sweet face. Even if she's still angry, at least I can tell her that I never betrayed her. Since she didn't come here, I'll have to go to her.
She didn't come here because she was afraid the letter was a trap.
Oh, stupid Narani. This one should have thought of that. She feared her terrible family was trying to lure her out of hiding. I should have signed the letter. But you must understand, when we parted, Velsa was hurt very much.
Tell me what happened.
Velsa loathed her family's business. This one was a slave then, working in the family's kitchens. We fell in love. We made a plan to free all the slaves, but she thought I'd betrayed her. She disappeared before I had a chance to explain.
Then you need to go to Abba's Landing.
Narani, are you all right? I specifically stated that you were not to be disturbed.
Easy, my friend. This one has decided that the time has come to travel and mend old wounds.
The letter bore fruit. I wish you well, but we're going to miss your pies around here.
Could you open a portal to Abba's Landing, my friend? A long journey always makes this one's old bones ache.
Gladly, but I can't keep it open for long. The innkeeper doesn't like me using magicka in here.
This one will write to you, and I'll even sign the letter this time.
Of course. Now, give me a moment to concentrate.
Come, my new friend, let's take this portal to Abba's Landing. If you dislike portal travel, then make your own way and meet me there.
Thank you, Gideon.
Time flows so differently for a Khajiit and a dark elf. I am old now, but Velsa... No matter. This one will be glad to see her friend again.
Velsa lives in a secluded place. Let me know when you're ready to see her.
Ready? Oh, this one is nervous, but I am also ready. Lead on and I will follow.
I'll lead you through the secret passage.
A secret passage? Velsa always loved secret passages. Let's go!
I don't know who that voice actress is, but she kind of sounds like Carol Kane, from Taxi. Doing a janky accent, which is something that Carol Kane is very good at. Very janky accents, and I love her.
Ah, dark and dusty, just like the secret passages from my youth. You go ahead. This one needs a moment.
Did you find out who sent that letter? Not that I was overly concerned.
Someone who lacked the courage to sign their name, but now wants to make amends.
Marani, is it really you? Just the sight of you opens old wounds.
Oh, Velsa, I know what you saw, what you must have thought. This one never meant to hurt you.
I saw you in my brother's arms. He was the worst of my family. How could you?
He arrived at exactly the wrong moment. I had to do something, or our entire plan would have failed.
You didn't betray us? You did that for me?
It was the only way to guarantee your escape.
I let the years flow by without giving you a chance to explain. Oh, what a waste. But I'll make it up to you. I'll keep you safe. Is this what happiness feels like? Yes. I suppose it is.
You seem glad to see Narani again.
I had no idea this would be the result of sending you to find a half-naked Nord. The last time I saw Narani, it was quite unpleasant. There was poison in that wound. I don't think it ever truly healed.
You weren't an easy person to get along with, that's for sure.
You reunited me with my one true love, so I choose to ignore that.
Don't.
I hope there's time to share a few lasting moments before all is said and done.
You both have a lot of catching up to do.
All these wasted years, we've missed out on so much. Narani wears them like a cloak, though with grace and style. I am grateful you convinced her to come here. Narani, you must be tired after the journey. Relax and we'll talk later. I know we have so much to tell each other.
Okay. I think one of them said to meet outside the Thieves Guild, so let's go in this way. And then go outside from there. Now I don't know the other way out of here. Okay. Here. No. 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 Well, my shortcut is really a long cut, is it not? Okay. That's that end. Okay. Okay, that's... Aha. I am grateful for little arrows on maps. Okay. Meet outside the cistern. Technically, the entire world is outside the cistern. Elsa.
You've been busy. Did you realize you've provided the Thieves Guild with a lucrative opportunity? Probably not. It's all right. I won't even imply you're thick. That's how lucrative.
You'll have to be specific.
Silverclaw's ledger? The blackmail you stole from Noshira Citadel? This is our blueprint to pulling heists just like we used to. We can hit our rivals where it hurts, take their ill-gotten gains for ourselves, use it to rebuild.
That does sound lucrative.
Among the blackmail, I noticed the name Farandar. He's a claw cutter, a thief who robs other thieves. Wouldn't you know, he signed on as our master of heists. Now, and don't strain yourself, who should you speak with next?
I'll go meet Farandar. Okay. Now, who's next? Farandar is closest. Ah. Ah.
Ah, Velsa tells me you were the one who freed Farendar from Kosh's leash.
That's right.
The cub is more seasoned than she admits, but Farendar's eyes are sharper than his claws. Tongue, too, where Velsa is concerned. I have missed her conversation. Both are the guilds to serve, and so now they serve you too.
Nelsa said you could help me locate some big scores.
Ah, a good tip is only one of the services I provide, boss. Think of Farendar as your observer, guide, and porter. You handle the theft, I will handle the rest.
Let's hear more about these tip-offs.
Farendar's little birds post things of interest at the guild. If something catches your eye too, speak up and we plan the heist. Go through me or not at all. We don't want members stepping on each other's toes or skimping on their dues.
I'm ready for my first heist.
Then we should see what my magpies have brought back to the nest. I'll await you at the tip board in the guild hall.
See you there. Okay, I think that's new also. Ah, is that a note? Oh, no, above. Okay, where is up? Oh look, I'm running around in a big square. Okay. I should stop doing that. Nope, I'm back in the same square. Dead end square. Juggler. I do not know where that note is. Yeah, some of these books are in people's homes, and I'm just not into a break-in. Okay. Shell game. Speak to walk softly.
Ready to help me with that personal matter? This is the family mansion of my old friend Anais Velmont. Just as big and opulent as the last time I was here.
Tell me more about this old friend of yours.
Anais? Where do I begin? I was taken in by Anais and her family when I first arrived in Abba's Landing. I owe her and the Velmonts so much. My mannerisms, my pattern of speech, my fashion sense.
But you haven't seen her for a long time?
Time passes. Things change. When the family packed up for an extended trip to Black Marsh, I decided to stay here. They went to deal with business interests, and I wandered the streets of Abba's Landing. Eventually, the Guild found me and took me in.
So this is where you grew up?
I was brought here when I was very young. My first memories are of Anais and the Velmont Mansion. Anais and I grew up side by side. We were the best of friends. Until the family left for Black Marsh, we were always together. We were that close.
What happened to your Argonian family?
You know, I never thought to ask about that. Anais told me that her father saved me from some horrible fate, but she never provided any details. The Velmonts were very good to me. Outside of the Guild, they're the closest thing I have to a family.
So it's been a while since you've seen your friend?
I was barely in my teens when the family left. She wanted me to go with her, but I couldn't leave the only home I ever knew. I slipped away in the night, and I haven't seen them since. Now Anais has returned to take control of the family mansion.
What do you need me to do?
I understand that since Anais has returned, she's been making inquiries about me. It's clear that her memories of our time together won't let her put the past behind her. We need to steal those memories, preferably without getting caught.
You want to steal something from your childhood friend?
The past can be a vice that holds us back. I've seen it. I want to teach Anais to let go of her memories, forget about me, and get on with her life. After we steal the items that once belonged to me, by the way, she'll stop looking for me.
I think that's how that works, but okay. What items are we looking for?
Keepsakes, jewelry that Anais had made from my hatching shell and scales I lost during molting. You know, now that I say the words out loud, it sounds kind of strange for someone to have kept my discarded body parts. Is that common practice?
Any idea where she might keep such items?
The Velmont Mansion is a large place. Why don't you check the kitchens and courtyard while I search the family suites? Meet me there when you're done, and we'll get out of here together.
All right. Now I'm ready. Let's do this.
Like shadows, my friend. We need to get in and out of the mansion without causing too much mayhem and without being seen. Agreed?
Okay, so I am going to dismiss Sharp. Which brings me pain.
It feels odd being back here. Let's not linger. Let's find those keepsakes and get out of here before someone notices us. Quickly now, search the courtyard and kitchens. Then meet me in the family wing of the mansion.
Let's see. World. Legend made still at 2. Thieves Guild. Okay. I've got stolen items sold at a fence are worth 2% more. When a guard accosts you, you may use clemency once a day. A guard will not arrest you or take your money or stolen goods. They will not attempt to accost you for 1 minute after clemency. Okay. Why would I be digging around
Petty
in
crimes become major ones soon
Okay.
enough. Guard!
A lot of people over there. Hey, puppy. Oh, I just avoided someone that seems to be a player. Okay.
Clear out before the guard shows up and clears you out.
Okay. I'm clearing.
My amulet's in there.
Oh, no.
Would you mind
My
getting
lady
it?
will be furious when
There's
she
a young
sees these
Argonian in
spots.
there. He unsettles me. There's one more thing before we go. Anais and I used to sit on the balcony and watch the sun set. I'd like to see it one more time before we put this memory behind us.
Balcony? I want one of
Oh,
those
no.
bathrooms.
My lady will be furious when she sees these spots.
For all I know, I might actually have one in my house. Who knows? Okay. Balcony should be upstairs, yes? Oh, wow. Right behind a lady. Okay.
I can't seem to get ahead here.
Ah, just the way I remember it. So beautiful. Anais and I would sneak out here and watch the sunset. It was the best of times.
And yet you ran away. You betrayed me and left me all alone. Is that how a beloved pet is supposed to behave?
Anais, I didn't... You weren't supposed to be here.
You were my friend. We were going to do so many things together. And then you ran away like a thief in the night. And that's how you come back to me? Stealing my possessions?
What are you saying? I don't understand.
And you're just as bad as Walks. What gives you the right to break into my home and take my belongings? I should call for the guard and teach you both a lesson. The Velmont family doesn't take kindly to thieves and traitors.
How can you talk to Walk softly like that? I thought the two of you were friends.
Friends? Maybe when I was a child and didn't know any better. But that lizard is my pet, nothing more. Father gave him to me when I was a young girl. How else am I supposed to treat a pet that ran away and misbehaves?
If you feel this way, why were you looking for him?
I returned to take control of my family's holdings, clear up old business. He's still my property, and I want my property back. As for you, I'll let the authorities deal with you. I have no patience for those who would rather steal than work.
Walk softly isn't property, and he's certainly not staying here. He wants you to forget about him.
Forget him? He's all I've thought about these past few years. How he abandoned me, rejected my love and friendship. No. If he wants to be treated like a bad lizard, then that's the way it's going to be. I've already called for the mansion guards.
You've changed, Ananias. Either that or I've been fooling myself this whole time. Goodbye, my old friend.
Goodbye? I don't think so. Even if you escape from the mansion, my agents will find you and bring you back to me. You're mine now and forever. Guards! Take these intruders into custody!
I think it's time to leave, don't you? Quickly now.
How? How is leave? Where is leave?
Meet me back at the den. We can talk there.
Say there is book. You lie, Abba's Landing.
Yeah! This one orders you to stop.
This one has a thing
Clemency.
for criminals.
I have
That's why I
powerful
got into this line of
yeah.
work. But I still need to collect your bounty.
This one has a thing for criminals. Clemency, I have powerful friends. My bounty has already been covered.
This one likes you, so you can go with a warning.
Thank you. Yeah, I need to watch my... Oh, wow. And it didn't clear. Okay. I have leniency edicts.
Yeah! 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 Surrender to royalty.
Where am I? Okay.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Arms for the favor of the three.
Our meeting with Anais didn't go anything like I had imagined. She has changed. Or perhaps I'm the one who changed. Learning your own truth can be so confusing.
Thought you said she was your friend.
She was my friend. Once. I am almost certain of that. We were always together, laughing, playing, exploring the mansion. Perhaps when I ran away, deserted her, did that turn her into this unfamiliar creature?
I think you were her slave.
I was a slave? No, I don't think either of us knew what that meant. Not back then, when we were just children. I suppose deep down I knew it all along. When I ran away instead of going with Anais to Black Marsh.
Did we really accomplish anything by stealing those keepsakes?
Of course. We took those memories away from Anais and recovered the keepsakes of my youth. Plus, we discovered how far my friend has fallen. I just need to figure out how to help her find the person she used to be. Unless she finds me first.
You think Anais will make good on her threat to track you down?
Now that she knows I'm around, I expect her to double her efforts and use every advantage her family's gold can buy. It's what I'd do. Thanks for assisting me with this, by the way. Once I decide on my next course of action, I'll let you know.
Why would you do that, by the way? Why would anybody do that? Free will, people. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm in the Thieves Guild. I'm in the Thieves Guild. I'm perhaps not suited for the Thieves Guild. Arrest order. The Iron Wheel is hereby authorized to bring in a dark elf woman going by the name of Elsa, surname unknown, for questioning related to the stolen dowry of Lady Magnifica Flora. Suspect is believed to have strong ties to the organization of loosely affiliated rogues and criminals that goes by Thieves Guild. Note, proceed with all caution. Suspect is an expert in sabotage and chemical techniques designed to immobilize and cause pain. Assume hostility. Nope, nope, I'm going straight back the wrong way, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. Alright. Now we meet Perseus Loach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bit of a mess here. Maybe the clerk can tell us what happened.
This one shall lodge a formal complaint. What right has the Iron Wheel to march in here and smash our merchandise? Thugs! Thugs and hooligans!
Where can we find Perseus Loach?
That's exactly what the Iron Wheel said, but much louder and with the shaking of fists. When they bellowed his name, I heard a loud crash upstairs.
A loud crash? What happened?
A distraction, of course. The Iron Wheel rushed upstairs as he slipped down through some loose floorboards. But he landed feet first in a tub of bright dye, covered his boots to the brim.
Perseus Loke is leaving a trail of bright dye through Abba's Landing.
That's also what the Iron Wheel said. Most of them gave chase. The rest tossed the room upon the floor and then gave chase. If you find him before they do, tell him Mamea deserves a raise.
You follow Loke's trail on the street. I'll see if I can spot him from the rooftops. Hurry!
I like that spill. That's cool looking. I don't know whose feet look like paintbrush strokes, but okay.
I'm so hungry.
I'm gonna see if you jump down here.
What do you want?
Yes. I need this for every quest. Please put a dotted line in neon colors on the ground. These are my favorite. Okay. I'm supposed to click on it? Okay, followed all the way here. Okay, he's supposed to be at this tree, but he isn't. Yeah, I'm a bit lost. I left immediately and I followed the trail and I'm gonna see if I can reload the UI. Okay. Alright. I was supposed to go back and... Alright. This is frustrating. I followed the trail, but now I'm gonna be too late. That's unfortunate.
Hurry! The Iron Wheel are on his trail.
Oh, come on. But where is it now? Alright, I'm gonna head straight back to where I was. Right?
What is it?
Okay. Okay, good. So we'll just call it legwork.
Ah, a friendly face. Good of you to join me on my unexpected jog. And I agree, this isn't my color.
Why did the Iron Wheel come for you?
They must know of my previous involvement with your guild, though I can't begin to fathom how. Your former guildmaster, Nicholas, was it? He was the soul of discretion.
We should get moving. We're headed to Aldenovia Tomb.
And I am prepared to give Abar's Landing a wide berth. I'd prefer to avoid the Iron Wheel, at least for the time being. Zira mentioned a rendezvous by Prince's Gate, was it? I'd feel safer were someone to escort me there.
Whom can get you there safely?
Perseus Loke? I'll get you to Prince's Gate, safe and sound.
Would you happen to have a spare set of boots?
I don't think mine will fit you. Come along, we'll work something out.
Okay, that's good. Let's go find Zira.
Everyone's accounted for. Did you have any trouble?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Then we leave for the Kingdom of Tanith. The route is tricky and we'll be considered bandits if we're caught, but getting to the tomb isn't what worries me. If anything happens, well, it won't, because I can count on you. Ready?
Before we go, I have some questions about Aldenovia Tomb.
What about it?
What can we expect to find?
Devious traps, vicious guardians, and likely, at the end of it all, a vault full of dust. At least we won't have to worry about the Iron Wheel.
What do you think about going back?
I'd rather sit in the den with a bottle of wine and drink until Andari says I've had too much. But I'm in charge, so it doesn't matter what I think. It matters that we go.
I'm ready to head to the tomb.
I would avoid engaging the Iron Wheel at all costs. Perhaps find some other way to slip into the tomb. But you are not I, and the world is better for it. For instance, I could never make those pants work.
They do look good on me.
If I may, there is an alternate path inside the tomb. It is likely full of traps, guardians, and prodigious quantities of dust. A small price to avoid the Iron Wheel.
How do we get there?
Head to the tomb entrance. Keep watch to the side of the path, the right side. You should notice an old trail leading to a sealed entrance. Simply clear the way, and I shall join you to open the door.
Can you lead me through?
Oh, my, no. The things inside would most certainly kill me. I do know the trick to the door's hidden latch. The rest, I'm certain you can handle yourself.
The last time I was here, the Iron Wheel wasn't camped in front of the tomb. Perfect.
What should we do?
Scout ahead and find us a way inside. Clear the way if you care to. The Iron Wheel can't exactly call for reinforcements. You could also sneak past them. We'll track your progress and follow in your footsteps.
Is there another way inside?
That's why we brought Perseus Loke. He said something about a side entrance. Speak with him before you go.
All right, I'll get us inside. I'm gonna check to see if this is the path.
There it is! One moment, and I'll have it open. I hope. There we are! Watch for traps in there. The Yokudins did love their traps.
Okay. Okay. Well, they did warn me. Oh, okay. Yeah, when you're stealthed, you can see the traps. You're not stealthed, not so much. And again.
Get him!
How are we supposed to get through?
Ask Zira. She knows how to do everything in this place, unless it's stealing a dowry.
No idea. Last time, Nicholas had me watch the passage behind us. There must be something in his journal.
Anything useful?
Nicholas loved his puzzles. You're welcome to try.
Faded texts of Bullis the Serpent. Text has faded with the passage of time. Well, what? Oh, okay. Right relief wheel, center relief wheel. Alright, we don't need to... Okay. Excerpt from Aldenovia Heist Journal. We must bypass Tuhuaka's pillars to open Hunding's passage. After this, walking Maluk's path will gain us the sacred ashes and Tall Papa's ewer. These will reveal Shinji's truth, and from there we will arrive at the treasure vaults. Bypassing Tuhuaka's pillars is the first matter. Why else would there be a lock with the adornments of Yakutan generals plastered into the walls? If my knowledge is correct, and thus far it has been, then the lock makes reference to the stories based on the siblings Narmaya and Tunaska. I'll need to seek out the texts and see if anything will help me. So, Narmaya and Tunaska. I found an excerpt from an old text that may relate to the vaults. I'm jotting this down for future reference. And so each of the siblings stood upon the battlefield, facing each other in the calm of the night as the bodies of their armies lay at their feet. The flames flickered and burned all around them, casting a soft golden hue on the battlefield. Tunaska stood to the north, surrounded by his generals, Akishu and Bulis. To the south, Naramaya faced back her two trusted advisors surrounding her, Nishka and Punchu. They both knew this would be their final battle. This would be the fight that would open the gates of life or death for both of them. Clearly, this means that each of the generals stood in the center of their advisors, a possible clue for the vault. Now, I just need to get into that room and see if I can decipher the order of the generals. And the mention of flames, directions, all this may be vital. I shall keep my eyes open for anything that would indicate an order when paired with this phrase of text. Something in the room must hint at this. An order, or a number, something. I feel good about this. Treasure will be ours soon. So, let's see. North. Okay. So, Tunaska stood to the north, surrounded by his generals. Okay. Needed texts of Putra. So I'm turning it so the general is at the center, it looks like, and the leader, and then two advisors to the side that have different. Oh, two of these. Okay. Okay. Sword. Alright, let's try that. No? Okay, serpent. Blade. Alright. North. The serpent and the blade. Okay. That's weird, though. So we have scroll. This is the only one that has the scroll. Serpent and blade. Okay. Mishka, the symbol of pride. Okay, so these are to the north, right? Now the question is, do these... Blade? Blade and serpent. Yeah, that's blade and serpent. Pride? And scholar. Blade and serpent. Scholar. The general, yeah, that's... Okay, this is pride. This one doesn't have a scholar, does it? It does. Okay. Huh. There's supposed to be a trigger for it, or does it just open? Okay, so... The general stand in front. That's blade and scholar. Let me... Ah! Okay.
Well done. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, there are traps there.
The journal says this chasm is called Shinji's Truth. Last time we never made it across.
I can't see the bottom. Is there a bottom?
Throw yourself in. We'll see how long before we hear the splat.
Quen, walk softly. Look for hidden doors or switches. Velsa, you're with me. I need your help to walk Maluk's path.
And what of your protege?
Watching my back, should anyone try to stab it. Let's go. Forgive me, my old friends.
What did you say?
Nothing. Velsa, do you see that panel? Put your hand on it until I say otherwise.
For what reason?
When I set foot on Maluk's path, an aura of light will surround me. The darkness cannot harm us as long as you touch the panel.
So, what can harm you?
We could fall to our deaths, or the creatures within could devour us.
Well then, enjoy yourselves.
Velsa knows what to do, but we should speak before we cross. On the other side of Maluk's path is Tall Papa's ewer, a very fancy name for a big vase. According to the journal, we'll need sacred ashes from inside the vase to reach the treasure vaults. So, this is it. We should get going.
What's wrong?
This is where they died. Edda, Dalder, and Nicholas. Swallowed by the darkness. I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. No use reliving the past, or regretting it.
I am not setting foot into the darkness until you tell me what to expect.
That's fair. Talking about it might calm my nerves. The darkness is unnatural. Breathe it in and it sickens you. To make things worse, the Guardians on the path attack anyone not of Denobia's bloodline. And then there's the path itself.
What about the path?
It twists and turns. You don't know where you're going until you're out there. You'll see what I mean. Keep your wits about you. Stay with me inside the light and we'll make it through. I won't let anyone else die in here.
All right, I'm ready.
Here we go. Don't wander, or the darkness itself will flay you alive.
You should have run.
Are you there yet?
We're still moving. Keep holding the panel.
Give him a fight.
Ida? Dalder? What happened to their bodies? And where is Nicholas? I could hear their screams as I held the switch. I had to do something. I couldn't... This is a dead end. Let's turn back. There must be another way we missed. There's no end to the darkness.
Zira, my arm's getting tired.
Don't you dare release that panel!
Zira! One of the statues gave me a funny look!
Don't antagonize it! We made it. That must be the vase. Sorry. Tall Papa's ewer. Wait. That lamp belonged to Nicholas. I watched it go out. I heard him die. Falura must have come here to investigate. She could have picked it up and brought it here. Nicholas couldn't have survived. Could he? That lamp definitely belonged to Nicholas.
How can you be certain?
I procured it for him. I saw him drop the lamp. It hit the path and went out. And all I remember is darkness and pain.
Were you on the path? I thought you were holding the panel.
I... Just grab the ashes so we can leave. I don't want to spend any more time in this place. Bring the ashes. We should return to Quen and walk softly. Velsa, you can let go of the panel.
I know what you did.
What?
I know how they died. How you killed them.
That's low, Velsa. Even for you.
Always had to be the hero. Be the Guildmaster's darling.
You're cracked. I didn't need anyone's approval.
You held the panel. From here you saw the creatures closing in. You thought you could save them. Only you! So you released the panel. Grabbed your weapon, rushed out to meet them.
I could have saved them.
Because in your head, you are the hero. But the light faded. The darkness rushed in and ate them alive!
I tried to reach them.
And the darkness tried to eat you alive, so you had to recover from your wounds. That's why you didn't return to Abba's Landing. At least not soon enough.
I crawled from the tomb. The darkness. You can't imagine the pain.
You were the only one who could have warned the Guild. Who could tell them the Iron Wheel was coming.
Velsa, stop.
Zira, you were never the hero. You were always a thief. Now, you're just a shadow.
Quen, it's a bad idea.
Words escape me.
Someone tell me what I'm seeing.
We heard strange noises in the chasm. Stone grinding against stone. Quen, well...
I found this invisible bridge.
So you followed my advice and threw yourself into the chasm.
The ashes. Spread them on the bridge to see where it leads. And Quen, get back from there.
Fine, come on, honey.
Clear the way. We'll be right behind you. The door to the treasure vaults, just through this crypt. We
Do
made
all
it.
crypts come with whatever that is?
Every tomb needs a guardian. And old Yokuden saying, wasn't it?
Your introduction is formless and without grace. Recite Denovia's maxim.
That's alarming.
Velsa, Quen, walk softly. Stay back. If it's hostile, we'll handle it.
Recite Denovia's maxim, or you shall be deemed trespassers.
It must be some kind of passphrase. If you have any ideas, now's the time to call them out.
You can't seriously expect us to.
Falora!
Yakuda!
Passphrase!
Gaiden Shinji!
Idiots.
Velsa, you aren't even trying.
Trespasser! Denovia's justice falls upon you!
Skill issue.
That didn't go as planned.
You're right. I thought it would kill us all.
Come on, let's see what's in the treasure vaults.
Let me see that. Nicholas used half maps like this. thin overlays placed atop existing maps. You line them up with common points of reference.
What's wrong with that skeleton? Missing its head. Looks like it was hacked off. Must have been done by whoever stole the dowry. But why desecrate a skeleton?
That page, is it from the journal Nicholas kept? Tuwaka watches over you. The passphrase for the Crypt Guardian? I nearly had it.
Nicholas survived somehow. He came here and took Magnifica Felora's dowry for himself. I don't want to believe it, but that's how it seems. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something?
We found a page from his journal. It had the passphrase for the Crypt's Guardians.
This is his handwriting. But it could have been taken from his journal by someone else. The skeleton must be Denobia herself. This is her tomb, after all. I don't see what it has to do with Nicholas, missing skull or not.
Alright, what of the half map? Velsa said Nicholas used them.
3 points on this sheet. Nicholas always used Abaz Landing and Noshira Citadel as a reference. If I line up those 2 points... Well now, the 3rd point is in Hughes Bane, out in the middle of nowhere.
If Nicholas did steal the dowry, why would he leave this here?
Trash he left behind? 3 dots on a page are meaningless unless you know the trick. The only people who did were dead on Maluk's path. Head to Hughes Bane. If Nicholas does have a hideout in the desert, it's time we crack it open.
Come on, Camel. Let's go. Let's do it, Camel. Okay. Where? What? Where am I? Where is Nicholas's treat? Ah. Okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicholas had a disguise kit just like this one. In fact, this is his disguise kit. Ancient Yakutan coins, stamped with the likeness of Denobia. Those must be from the dowry. Look closely. There's a hollow crystal with... Is that blood inside? Whose blood?
Money and documents were delivered to Lady Eleni Montaigne as expected. The Balajad Palace is now leased solely to my holdings. It shall serve as a good base of operations for what is to come. Kosh.
Papers. Signed by Kosh? What are those doing here? I know how Nicholas survived Maluk's path.
You do? How?
The crystal must contain Aldenobia blood. Maluk's path would ignore you if you held it. You'd need a lamp to find your way through the darkness so you could grab a handful of ashes. From there, all you'd need is the Crypt Guardian's passphrase.
The Denobia coins were definitely from the tomb, and you said that disguise kit belongs to Nicholas?
I've seen enough. Nicholas faked his death and stole the dowry. Now he's working with that merchant lord, Kosh. To think I mourned that bastard.
What are you going to do?
Nicholas would have kept such a thing from the guild. The less they know, the less trouble they'll cause. But I'm going to tell the Thieves Guild. I want them to cause a world of trouble, and I want to lay it all on his doorstep. Let's go.
I'll meet you at the den.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told the guild about Nicholas betraying us. Walk softly took it in stride. Quen gave me a hug, and Elsa walked off without a word. All in all, better than expected.
What's the next step for the Thieves Guild?
The Iron Wheel is a hurricane that blew into port and smashed everything in its path. Nicholas and Kosh are the ones who set it in motion. Now, we learn what they hold most dear. Then, we take it from them. Nicholas taught me how to be a thief. I knew him for over a decade. Trusted him. Not much else to say, is there?
I want to talk about what happened at Aldenobia Tomb.
What about?
I also blamed you for what happened in Maluk's path.
Velsa was right, and I don't say that lightly. I am responsible. Edda and Dalder died because of my mistake. Nicholas. I can only pray his death is far worse than what happened to the others.
Did you have any idea what Nicholas planned?
No. He seemed a bit distant before we first went to Aldenobia Tomb, but it was also the biggest heist we'd ever pulled off. Nothing prepared me for this.
Okay. Alright. Pick up the next step.
There you are! You hear about the wedding?
Wedding? What wedding?
Magnifica Falora, the one with the missing dowry. Kosh found it, returned it, and now she's agreed to marry him for the future of Tanith for some drivel. Zira thinks our old guildmaster is behind this. She wants Nicholas to pay for betraying us. So do I.
I'll speak with Zira.
Last I saw Zira, she was pacing about in the den, going to put a furrow in the floor if she isn't careful.
Why would Magnifica Flora marry Kosh?
You sound like Thrag, going on about the whims of nobles. Go ahead, ask him and feel your head start to spin. My head's spinning right now, different reasons.
Okay, so this view through the gate, holes in the ceiling, leaks in the floor. This is the life of criminal folks. Sounds like much fun, huh? So, we will return. You can see there's further quests there, and over here. So we'll go get those later after we've taken a shower and seen more holes in ceilings. Thanks for joining us.